One of the hardest parts about learning to read tarot, apart from trusting your own wisdom and intuition, is learning to find the story between the cards. Now, I don't do any one-card readings. I suppose I might do on rare occasions, because for me, the nuances, the interest of tarot is finding the story between multiple cards. So that's why all the spreads you find from me will be a minimum of 3 cards. Because the depth, the understanding, the variety you can get from 3 cards is just phenomenal. So here's our first challenge, and I'm going to be doing another one tomorrow, so watch out for that. You've done a reading, you've turned up the middle card, and it's the Tower. So you probably know it's most likely to be change, most likely to be unexpected change, something you weren't aware of it. It's a clearing away of something. Fire, it's cleansing. We've got these symbols here. They are yods. They are a blessing. You will find them in the moon tarot, in the moon card, in the aces of wands, cups and swords. So there's this, and you've got people falling, out of control, letting go. So we have a mixed meaning here of letting go, a blessing, clearing out the old way, inspiration, flash of inspiration. This crown is knocked off. Something that was defining you, something that you felt was secure, is no longer secure. I tend to think of this card as something's going to rock your world. The rug will be pulled out from under your feet. Will it be good? Will it be bad? That's what the next card tells you. So if I was doing a spread and the next card is the 2 of Cups, I'm going to think, whoa, you are going to meet someone and you are going to fall in love with them and you are going to change your life on the basis of this relationship. I've seen this come up for someone who was asking about a house move. Should I move to this area? And when I read for it, because I'm good at remembering cards even if I can't remember names, we had the Tower and the 2 of Cups, and I had to effectively say, actually what's going to happen is you think you're moving and then you fall in love and your whole life is going to change on the basis of that relationship. And in fact the person moved abroad to be with the new partner. Not a comfortable card combination, I have to be honest. This could, and if I got this in a spread for somebody, I would definitely be reading further. 5 of Pentacles, this can represent financial difficulties. It can represent ill health, because after all, Pentacles are things that are financial. It can classically represent relationship difficulties as well. The idea being that when you split from a long-term partner, you are invariably poorer off because you're splitting the finances. If I got these 2, I would definitely be doing a further reading to find out what this is and how could they best handle it. This is a fun one. This one has come up a few times. Often, please bear in mind, these are never always. These are ideas for you to play around with. This means birth of a child. Let's be honest, Page of Cups, it can represent a child, and having 4 children myself, I can tell you nothing rocks your world, nothing pulls the rug under your feet more than a child. It could also, of course, represent that you'll need to be responsible for a child. Perhaps if you're a grandma, it might mean that the child will be coming to stay with you for a holiday or an extended period. The Page of Cups is creativity. It could be a creative project, but it is interesting to think that this has more than once come up for pregnancy. 4 of Wands, this is often rest, recuperation, needing a break, stress. Here we have the 3 of Swords, and it's about incorporating and understanding pain. So with these 2, a bit like the 5 of Pentacles, I would be reading further, because I would think that there is something happening that is mentally overwhelming for this person. So I'd want to read further. And the Fool. This just means life-changing. Could be a job offer out of the blue that makes you think, I'm just going to go for it, and you move abroad. This to me is a whole, something possibly something being taken away, possibly you lose your job and you get redundancy payment and decide that you're going to go and live in a caravan for the rest of your life. This would be life-changing. So those are some ideas as how you can find the story between the first card and the second card. So I'm going to leave you a challenge, the Two of Cups. Think to yourself, what are the key meanings for the Two of Cups? Okay. And then tomorrow I will be doing a small video, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to show some card combinations. They will all show the Two of Cups and then another card, and I will follow that up with a video with some of my story ideas, but I'll be leaving it blank for a day to give you an idea to work out some of yours, and maybe together we'll be able to really brainstorm and get some really exciting ideas as to what the Two of Cups can represent in a reading.